Hello, hello, everyone. Let me double check that actually don't sound like trash today. Give me just one sec, guys. Sorry. All right, everything is sounding according to plan. Easy peasy. Went with the old school headset again. I'm sorry if there is a little bit of noise there as I'm adjusting myself. This is pretty much a last minute stream. I was watching a video on YouTube of this independent creator, and she was talking about create whenever you have the time because you never know what's going to happen next, because she had fallen ill in these past few days, and I kind of can relate to that. As some of you know, it's been a rough start to the year this year, physically speaking. But here we are. I decided to do at least 1 hour of illustrating, and if I'm going to illustrate, I might as well chill with you guys as while I'm at it too. Last night was very fun. I did a witching hour stream. I believe the third one of the year actually. I've done more witching hour streams than like the normal, relatively normal hour streams I want to do. And this is actually one of them. This one is called Breathing Room. Breathing Room because I want to do a stream every other month or at least every other week to just kind of take things and slow down a little bit. That's why it's called Breathing Room, because I want everyone that hops in on this stream to just kind of take a seat and chill a little bit, like have some hot cocoa, have that tea, have some coffee, water, whatever beverage of preference. Kick back and relax as I put some more mellow music as I'm illustrating. And what I'm going to be illustrating tonight, actually, let me, of course, share. I'm going to be working on Fred Peterson, The Mighty Warlord. I'm almost halfway through the line art of issue 1. This is page 9 of the remake. Actually, since I'm here, let me kind of like show you guys real quickly the original page 9. Hey, Luna. Assistant to the editor, Luna, here is inquiring what I'm doing here and not giving her scritches. You just kind of look up the original chapter 1, page 9, kind of so you can guys can like see this is how it's looking like so far. And let me show you guys the original page. And this is the original page, which you can see on the duckwebcomics.com. There you go. Not much has changed except just stylistic choices, really, of course. Let's go back to Clip Studio Paint. There we go. So yeah, that's essentially what I want to do. I'm going to be doing some art, listening to like the more chill music that I've made for the soundtracks and whatnot for Warlord and Delta Task Force 6 and a Funny Bone as well. And I want to give this almost kind of like a vibe of Magic Nights, back when Billy Fourquet would host that radio show. I believe it was like on Sundays, or I believe it was actually Saturday night, or well, Saturday evening. Really, it was more like I don't know. I know it was during the weekend. At some point during the night, Billy Burkett hosted a show called Magic Night, where it was mostly like ballads and stuff like that, and soft rock and um power ballads and all that, stuff like Chicago and Journey, Europe, Kansas, Peter Cetera, all that good stuff. And I used to draw a lot of Warlord during those shows on the weekends on the notebooks that I would draw the original Warlord comics in when I was in high school. So I kind of wanted to give that little vibe in live stream form. Kind of have just like the more chill, introspective music playing as I'm illustrating, and hopefully, if you're creative, you're illustrating or writing or painting or whatever as well. Or if you're not a creative and you simply just want to like kick back and listen to my radio like voice as I illustrate and explain some of the musical choices and the art choices as well, you're more than welcome to tag along. Or if you're just gaming and you want some background noise or cleaning or whatever, as long as you're listening. By the way, and as long as you're listening, this little QR code here will take you to the remake of Fred Pearson, the Mighty Warlord remake, which we saw the trailer for at the beginning of the stream. You can buy it in physical or digital format as well. If you want to support my artistic endeavors, you can buy me a coffee over at my coffee page. I will be putting new material on the coffee page as well soon enough. And if you're curious about finding more stuff of mine, I do have a website. I do not have the link available here, actually, nor the QR code, but it is artofalvaro.com. I'll probably look it up before I end the stream so you guys can check it out. So you can go ahead and read my webcomics and check out all my socials and what have you. And if you enjoy the stream, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. I have to practice those quote unquote call to actions more often. Anyway, let's get on with what we're here for. I gave enough background, enough of the chit chat, and let's listen to some custom tunes as I make my comic. The first three songs are called I See You, Daydreaming, and Dale Que Tarde. The first song is actually from the Delta Task Force 6 original soundtrack. It's the closing track pretty much to I believe it was the third soundtrack. I can't wait for you guys to check out Delta Task Force 6 when I'm able to work on it more. Hopefully this year I'll be able to do a lot more work on all my other web comics as I slowly get into the grind of things again. Daydreaming is a song. Well, Daydreaming and Dale Que Tarde are both from the Fred Pearson The Mighty Warlord Book 1 Volume 2 soundtrack. There are tracks you may have heard already if you've listened to that video that has all the soundtracks listed on it. Again, these are more on the softer, relatively romantic, introspective side, which I guess is kind of fitting for this page where Fred is running into Cheryl. So, without further ado, let's get into it.
whisper your name like a silent prayer, and every time you fall, it's a pain I can't bear. When things escalate, you head in no hesitation, disregarding yourself and my name. But remember, but always know that even when you think you're alone and no one sees what you do, I see you, I see you, I see you, I see you. Don't stay in the dark for too long, let me be your light. Don't be lonely all the time, let me be by your side. Let me fight by your side, let me die by your side. I know how hard things have been for you to get out of your shell, out of your shell. When you walk alone with loneliness by your side. But remember, but always know that even when you think you're alone and no one sees what you do, I see you, 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 I see you. It's been a long day, sun is down, and I'm here all alone, alone without you, babe. Thoughts of you keep me warm on these cold nights without you. During the day, I'll be daydreaming of being with you, lovey and dovey, doing all kinds of things with you, dear. La 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 la, la 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 la, la la, la la la. I'm sitting with a smoker, seeing you in the steam, daydreaming that you're here with me, babe. Have a drink with me. During the day, I'll be daydreaming of being with you, lovey and dovey, doing all kinds of things with you. a drink with me during the day. I'll be daydreaming of being with you, and I'll be doing all kinds of things with you. La 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 la, la 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 la, la la Se encienden las luces en la calle, el agua de lluvia brilla en la acera. Dale que es tarde y te necesito. Pasa por casa, quédate en mi habitación. Abrázame fuerte y dime que todo va a estar bien. Dale que es tarde y quiero escuchar tu voz diciendo mi nombre. Pasa por casa, quédate en mi habitación. Abrázame fuerte y dime que todo va a estar bien. Pasa por casa, quédate en mi habitación. Abrázame fuerte y dime que todo va a estar bien. Se encienden las luces en la calle, el agua de lluvia brilla en la acera. Dale que es tarde y te necesito. Pasa por casa, quédate en mi habitación. Abrázame fuerte y dime que todo va a estar bien. Sé la calma en mi tormenta. Cárgame cuando me falte fuerzas y siempre estaré ahí por ti, por ti, por ti, mi amor. Por ti, por ti, por ti, mi amor. Dale que es tarde y quiero escuchar tu voz diciendo mi nombre. Pasa por casa, quédate en mi habitación. Abrázame fuerte y dime que todo va a estar bien. Dale que es tarde y te necesito. Pasa por casa, quédate en mi habitación. Abrázame fuerte y dime que todo va a estar bien.
So those were I See You Daydreaming and Dale que es tarde. Some of the more emotional songs that I've written for my comics. As I've mentioned before, a lot of these songs actually existed before the comics were even penciled out and illustrated because just like a lot of these worlds that I've been creating, a lot of them have existed and been with me since childhood, really. And I use these tracks, this music, not because I want to make something like cool. Like, sure, I definitely want to make something cool, but I want to have something that makes sense to make. So I've been practicing a lot more restraint lately in my writing so that I don't describe, or at least overly describe, either the scene or the emotions that the characters are going through. So I decided to also use music kind of as a bit of a bridge between scenes and moments and characters that can't quite express what they're feeling at the moment, but that I want the reader, of course, to feel some sort of thing for what the characters are going through or thinking about. So I want it to be more of an extension of the storytelling than anything else, truth be told. Like, I'm not expecting to win any Grammys or become the next Trent Reznor going from industrial rock to soundtracks and whatnot. I'm just trying to have a good old time. Speaking of good old time, let's listen to a few more tunes. The next three are actually from the world of Funny Bone. I can't wait to finally release the new recut of Funny Bone. I should call it Absolute Funny Bone or something, just to mess with people's minds. But no, I will be a good boy and I will just leave it be as, of course, Funny Bone Rage of the Lucky 13. I'm thinking of calling it remaster or something like that. It's going to be released soon with a new cover and of course with the soundtrack as well. The following three songs are called ah, I almost pressed something that I shouldn't have pressed. Let's see. The following three songs is called You Changed My World and Took My Breath Away, Marisol, and Have a Drink with Me, Handsome Stranger. Let's keep sketching and listening to some tunes.
I didn't think it'd come to this. I didn't expect to change from knowing you. I don't wanna feel the way I'm feeling for you, for you. I never thought I'd be the one to start chipping away, but my world was red, and your black smile started giving it color. I don't wanna feel the way I'm feeling for you, for you. You took everything away from me, from me. except for this. I don't wanna feel the way I'm feeling for you. For you, you took everything away from me, from me. You changed my world and took my breath away. And now I can't breathe without you. You gave me something new to me, to me. You changed my world for worse and better. You took my breath away, and now I can't breathe without you, without you, without you. I don't wanna want you the way I want you, but I can accept that I'm broke like you. But maybe this feeling is clinging to the only pure thing left in me, left in me, for you.
I lost my world when I lost you. I never thought I'd feel whole again. You'd want me to move on. You'd want me to move on. I was a rabid sword swinging in the wild. I was the fuse that blazed the world. I didn't care if I lived or died. I was broken and became the worst part of me. The worst part of me. Then she came in for worse or better. She changed my world and she took my breath away. She took my breath away. And now I feel like I can't breathe without her. Dear Mary Soul, what am I supposed to do? Dear Mary Soul, you only saw the best of me, the best of me. How would you react to the worst part of me? The worst part of me. She saw behind my smeared black smile and washed my blood-soaked hands with her tears. She deserved better. She clung onto the purest part of her. For me, for me. My world is red. She saw me for me, despite my broken parts. Dear Mary Soul, what am I supposed to do? Dear Mary Soul, you only saw the best of me, the best of me. How would you react to the worst part of me? The worst part of me. They haven't seen the worst of me. Not yet, not yet. Time to collect their coins and send them down the river Styx. They'll get what they deserve. Bullets and swords, blood and regrets. They're going to feel the worst part of me. The worst part of me. This was never a tale of justice. This was a tale of revenge, a tale of love. Well, that's what I tell myself. Dear Mary Soul, what am I supposed to do? Dear Mary Soul, you only saw the best of me, the best of me. How would you react to the worst part of me? The worst part of me. Dear Mary Soul, I know what I have to do. Reclaim my crown. Hold my head up high. Hold my head up high. As I burn the world around them down. And take their breath away. Their last breath away. Away. Dear Mary Soul, make mirror, you'd like her. You both saw the best in me. The best in me. My world is gray with spatters of red because of all the scars that won't heal. My world can't burn because my walls are too tall to let anything in but you. You walked in through that door and took my breath away. My eyes met your eyes, and my pain saw your pain. My world is monochrome because my walls are too tall, and my scars splatter everywhere. When but you came in and flames burst through. A fire I thought went out long ago. My pain feels your pain, pulling me in like a magnet. So come sit with me and have a drink, handsome stranger. I've lived so little but lost so much. I tried to save the one I loved with the best of me through the worst of him. I wasn't enough, and maybe little old me can never be enough. But you came in and flames
with you. So come have a drink with me, handsome stranger, and maybe we'll forget about our scars.
Alrighty, that was You Changed My World and Took My Breath Away, Marisol, and Have a Drink with Me, Handsome Stranger. If you enjoy Broadway and musicals, then it's kind of not a coincidence that those three tracks in particular sound very show like, show tune like. When I had in mind to do the soundtracks for Funny Bone, which is going to be, of course, a trilogy. The soundtrack, I wanted it to almost be like Funny Bone the musical in a weird way because yeah, violence and gore and love go hand in hand in Broadway show tunes, of course. It's kind of funny in a way, illustrating now and listening to a song about past scars and whatnot. The voyage that I've had, like all of last year, where I barely was able to illustrate because a lot of old scars actually felt really fresh at the time as I was dealing with a lot of changes and adapting to things. But I guess you can look at it in two ways. You can look at the scars and remember the pain that you went through when you got them, or you can come to the realization that you had those scars as a reminder of what you survived. Lately, I've been trying to do the latter more than the former, especially when it comes to illustrating. And hopefully, as you are seeing right now, the fun has kind of returned in illustrating again after kind of taking that approach. Anyway, let's go ahead and listen to this final block of music, and I will be signing off earlier than yesterday. Last night was a 3 hour stream. It was fun, but it did take a toll on me. As again, I'm still not 100%. But again, like even just like 1 hour or 45 minutes or what have you, um, I have more art than work on this page than if I wouldn't have worked on it. So it helps that we keep each inching forward. I'm hoping that by the end of March to have everything done already and at least sent to the printers if I'm able to do just what I'm doing now, even if I'm not recording it, because I don't want to put too much pressure on myself either. But if I do minimum at least 45 minutes, 1 hour, even half an hour, really, a day to just like sit down, knock some lines out, they will definitely going to be good. I'm also working on the webcomic and other stuff as well. So hopefully this year will be very busy. It's funny because last year, even though it was the least productive in the sense of making art, it was one of the busiest years in terms of writing and also releases because last year I did release the remake, a short story I wrote for Panico Press's flagship book, Gunbreed, was published. And also, I was published in this anthology called Comics Jam as well. And I actually did go to the Brooklyn Independent Comics show as well. This year I'm not able to go. I did receive an email to go again this year, but unfortunately, due to my health situation of the shoulder and then bronchitis, it just would have been impossible for me to go and at the very least offer something new. Like I could have probably gone and just offered the same stuff that I took last year, but for me, what's the point in that if I don't have anything new to offer? In a way, I know that's putting pressure on myself also, but at the same time, it's like, let's say somebody actually enjoyed what I did and went back and wanted to buy something more, and all they saw was, yes, the same comics. They're going to be like, dude, you had a year. Get up on your game, son. And I wouldn't be able to say anything to that except bet, you know, I'm sorry. I might pop in to say hello to some friends and fellow creators and the organizer because it's always fun to socialize and, you know, catch up with people. But as a creative, I'm pretty much going to have to take the entire year and not really try to do any kind of signing or appearance or whatever in that sense. Well, signing, who knows when issue one of Warlord is finally printed. Who knows? But in the meantime, I really need to get on my A game. And I think last night really was kind of a breakthrough in that sense, doing that sketch of Casimir from one of my favorite indie comics, Fiendish. The creator, Irene Strakowski, actually really liked the fan art, so that's always great when the creator likes the fan art that's done of their character. Anyway, let's get into the last three songs of the evening before I sign off. These are called We Deserve Each Other, Gap, and Love Lorn. We Deserve Each Other is one of the songs also from the Funny Bone OSTs. Gap and Love Lorn will probably be familiar to most of you because it was from the very first Warlord soundtrack. So sit back and I hope you enjoy these tunes as well.
I thought I'd reached the end of the line, that I'd gone as far as I could go. I couldn't protect what was dear to me. I couldn't see the end of the night, but he came to me like a warm sun spreading light into my dark world. I know he's lost so much, my God, how did he survive? He so much stronger than he thinks he is, than he thinks he is. Am I strong enough for him? But he came to me like a warm sun spreading light into my dark world. We deserve each other, my love, if anything, because my pain sees your pain. All we have is one another, because our losses are our gain, because we are together. You were broken, I was shattered too, but you said we could be broken together, and I began to heal because of our scars. But he came to me like a warm sun spreading light into my dark world. We deserve each other, my love, if anything, because my pain sees your pain. All we have is one another, because our losses are our gain, because we are together. And I'm so afraid that I'm not strong enough for you. What if you slip into darkness? I wanna be a sheet for you and protect you from your past. What if I'm not good enough? What if we're not good enough? But he came to me like a warm sun spreading light into my dark world. We deserve each other, my love, if anything, because my pain sees your pain. All we have is one another, because our losses are our gain, because we are together. We deserve each other, my dear, my love, because you do anything for me, and I die for you. I die for you, for you.
Looking at a distance, looking how far we are from the here and now. Yearning for salvation, wanting for your affection. Slow motion, heartbeats so loud. I'm trying to close the gap between us. The closer I get, the further you are. Oh, I'm trying to escape this trap you left me in. The more I struggle, the more I'm hooked to memory. Running to catch up, look at how far we are from finding each other. Burning away for your affection, instead I get past disaffection. My soul can't bother. Oh, I'm trying to close the gap between us. The closer I get, the further you are. Oh, I'm trying to escape this trap you left me in. The more I struggle, the more I'm hooked to memory, memory. get, the further you are. Oh, I'm trying to escape this trap you left me in. The more I struggle, the more I look to memory, to memory, to memory, to memory. I can't keep up, but I'll keep trying to close the gap between us.
I don't want to feel this way. I don't want to feel this way. Take my heart out from me. Take my heart out from me. But I can't help it. There's no escaping you. I'm so consumed by you. Ooh. But I can't help it. It's all despite of me. I'm so consumed by you. Ooh, ooh. Your memories haunt me. Please take them away. Your eyes taunt me. I don't wanna feel this way. Ooh. But I can't help it. There's no escaping you. I'm so consumed by you. Ooh. But I can't help it. It's all despite of me. I'm so consumed by you. Ooh, ooh. I don't want to feel this way. I don't want to feel this way. Take my heart out from me. Take my heart out from me. But I can't help it. There's no escaping you. I'm so consumed by you. Ooh. But I can't help it. It's all despite of me. I'm so consumed by you. Ooh, ooh.
Alrighty, I think that should be good for now. Not bad, not a bad night's work, if I say so myself. I was able to do at least like the more basic ink of most of the page now. Was able to put some panels in there. Shared some music and some thoughts with all of you guys. I'd call that a pretty good night. So, with that in mind, I am going to rest up so I can keep on keeping on with the rest of the week. There is going to be another snowstorm heading up during the weekend, so I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, And once again, you can go to this QR code right here so you can go ahead and check out the prologue of the Fred Pearson the Mighty Warlord remake, which you can get the physical copy or the digital download as well. You can also buy me a coffee. Go ahead to my coffee page. Once again, you can check out the QR code. Eventually, I'll put all the links in the description box when I have time and I'm feeling better as well. And if you want to take a look at my website, here we are. It is Serene Chaos, the works of Alvaro Cortez Jr. That's the name of the website, but the actual address, of course, is www.artofalvaro.com. That's the one stop shop for everything Prospecto Arts. It'll link out to my socials, to the shop, to Truthful Comics, and all that good stuff. In the event, thank you all so much for watching and keeping me company while I lay down some artwork. I hope you all have a great night and an even better weekend. And if you're going to be in the middle of another snowstorm as well throughout the weekend, I hope you all have a warm, good one.